Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danielle and this is Danielle's Books. Thanks for stopping by. This video is going to be my May TBR. I can't believe it's already May. I'm sure everyone will say that in their video, but I'm really excited about May because I'm just like wanting to read all of the things. This TBR is going to be a little bit different because I have a lot of video concepts that I want to do, and so I don't really have like a nailed down TBR, but I'll kind of explain it as I go along. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I would love to have you. And then check the description box down below because you'll see links to wherever you can find me. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up. And let's get started with the first book, which is Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanaugh. This one will definitely be read because this is my husband, Zach's books. All of his stuff will be linked down below. This is our first book club pick for, he just started a Patreon, and this is the first pick over for our book club, the Dead is Better book club. And this one, let's see here. I'll have that linked down below too if you want to read along with us. This one says, she will kill your worst enemy. All you have to do is kill hers. So it looks like we have two women, and they realize they have much in common, especially loneliness and the intense desire for revenge against the men who destroyed their families. As they talk into the night, they come up with the perfect plan. If you kill for me, I'll kill for you. Blah, 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 blah. As these stories collide in this Hitchcockian and heart-racing psychological thriller, Kill for Me, Kill for You grips you and doesn't let go until the shocking conclusion. So I've heard that this one kind of is similar to The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson. I didn't read that. I started it, but I just never finished it. Not because I wasn't enjoying it, but just because, you know, life. So yeah, this will be the first book that I have on my May TBR, and that's Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanaugh. And this will actually lead into the first like video concept that I was talking about. I have been wanting to do a try a chapter video, and my friend Nikia actually just did this video this last month, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've been planning to do that too. And that is a try a chapter for like 2024 releases. I have not read a lot of 2024 thriller releases, mystery thriller releases, and so I have quite a stack. I work at the library, so it's kind of easy for me to keep up with them. I have a large stack of 2024 releases that I've been wanting to get to. My plan is to do a try a chapter, and then I'll rate each book based on their first chapter, and then I'll probably pick like my top 3 and do a vlog for those 3 books later in the month. So this is definitely one of them for that video. I'm only going to show a handful because we could be here all day. Another one that I have planned is She's Not Sorry by Mary Kupika. I read her last year book. What was it called? Just the Nicest Couple, I think. And that book was fine. I think I gave it 3.5 stars. Her books are nice and short, which I kind of like. Sorry, there's a huge glare from the window. And I love this cover because purple is my favorite color. This one says, an ICU nurse accidentally uncovers a patient's frightening past in this riveting thriller. That's all I'm gonna read on that one, but I'm excited to get to this one. Another one for that video is going to be Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. Just by the looks of this, I feel like this would be a story that I like if it deals with, you know, I'm sure it deals with like a podcast or something. What if you thought you murdered your best friend? And if everyone else thought so too, and what if the truth doesn't matter? So it looks like we're following Lucy and Savvy, who were the Golden Girls of their small Texas town. Pretty smart and enviable. Lucy married a dream guy with a big ring and an even bigger home. Savvy was the social butterfly. But after Lucy is found wandering the streets, covered in her best friend's blood, everyone thinks she's a murderer. It's been years since that horrible night. A night Lucy can't remember anything about, and she has since moved to LA and started a new life. But now the phenomenally huge hit true crime podcast, Listen for the Lie, and its good-looking host, Ben Owens, have decided to investigate Savvy's murder for the show's second season. And, we'll go from there. So this is one that I'm very excited to read. I haven't seen a lot of reviews about it. I haven't really tried to see a lot of reviews about it, to be honest, because I'm sure a lot of people are reading it because it's a book of the month book. And this was one of our March picks. So this is another one for that video. And then another one I have planned is Only If You're Lucky by Stacey Willingham. I literally have, I think this is January. I'm going to be reading books from January through April, new release thrillers. So there's going to be quite an array of books for that video. And then this one says, a sharp and twisty exploration of female friendship from the best-selling author of A Flicker in the Dark and All the Dangerous Things. Only If You're Lucky is a tantalizing thriller about the nature of friendship and belonging, about loyalty, envy, and betrayal. Another gripping novel from an author quickly becoming the gold standard in psychological suspense. I haven't read anything by Stacey Willingham. I know that her books get high praise, so this will probably be the first one that I read, and I'm excited to try a chapter. So those are going to be the only books I talk about for that video specifically, but like I said, there's going to be a whole slew of books for that one. And then let me talk about just a couple books that I want to read. I don't have a video for them, I just want to read them. The first one is Fantasticland by Mike Bakovin. This is one that I have had on my TBR for quite some time, and I've just heard really great things about it. It's like carnival themed, which is something I am a huge fan of. And this one says, get ready for a struggle for survival in the unlikeliest of places. Prepare to visit Fantasticland. If meticulously curated online personas can replace private identities, what takes over when those constructs are lost? Fantasticland is a modern take on Lord of the Flies meets Battle Royale that probes the consequences of a society built online. So yeah, I think that Zach would probably like this too. I mean, I haven't read it yet, so I guess I can't say for sure. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. It's like carnival horror, and I've heard great things about it. So there you have Fantasticland. Next book I would love to get to this month is Everyone on This Train is a Suspect by Benjamin Stevenson. I don't plan to read the synopsis for this one, just because the first book in this series, Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, that was my number one favorite book last year, and so I don't want to know anything going into this one. It's taken a while for me to read this, which is shocking because that was my favorite book last year, but this one's nice and short. I'm just so excited to get back with our narrator. And yeah, we got this from Half Price Books. I think we felt that was part of a video. I'm not totally sure. Another video that I have planned is I want to read short horror. I've been on a horror kick this year. I've read a lot more horror than I have thrillers, like by a landslide. And so I want to do a short horror vlog that's not extreme horror, because I want to, some people aren't into the extreme. I do want to do another 24-hour extreme horror vlog this month. I don't have any books planned for that yet, so I'm not going to really talk about that in this video, but you can expect to see another one of those videos this month. A couple that I want to read for the short horror vlog are House of Rot by Danger Slater. I love this cover so much. It just looks very appealing and colorful. This one says, a house is made with walls and beams. A home is built with blood and screams. So this one is kind of like fungi horror, which I've read a few of in the past and enjoyed. So I'm not going to really read anything more beyond that because these books are so short. Like they're just over 100 pages. Yeah, like this one is 106 pages. So I don't really want to read too much into it. So this is the first one for that video. And then another one I want to read for that video is Parachute by Holly Ray Garcia. Okay, and then this one is about Angela and her friends They just graduated high school, and they took a trip to an abandoned elementary school, and they found a parachute. And, you know, when they lift up the parachute, it takes them to another world. I'm not totally sure, but there's something within that parachute that is unexpected. And this one, again, is like 130 pages, something like that. So I'm going to leave it at that. And yeah, I'm excited about these. These ones I haven't heard like anyone talk about, so they're kind of like hopefully going to be hidden gems. I'm not totally sure, but that would be the dream. So yeah, another video I hope to accomplish this month. And then the last video I have planned to do. So if you're new to my channel, I pretty much stick in the lane of mystery, thriller, horror, and then I occasionally dip into like literary fiction if it kind of crosses over with like one of those genres. I was on a literary fiction kick like at the end of last year, and I still have plans to read more. I have a ton from the library, but I have not read a romance book in years. So I kind of want to do one of those videos like a thriller reader reads romance for the first time in forever. A couple that I have on my list for that are The Off Limits Rule by Sarah Adams. So this one, I guess I'll read the synopsis. I don't really want to know what's going on, but this one says, I have found rock bottom. It's here, moving in with my older brother because I'm too broke to afford living on my own. It's okay though, because we've always been close, and I think I'm going to like living with him. That is until I met Cooper. Turns out my brother has very strong opinions on the idea of me dating his best friend. Okay, so this is brother's best friend trope. I am excited to read this one. I know that this is a popular author, I think. And then another one I want to read is Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. I love this cover so much. This is a cowboy romance. I know that. This one says, discover the sizzling small town brother's best friend. Oh, wow. Okay. Brother's best friend romance. I didn't know that both of these were brother's best friend. And I don't even know if that's the trope that I'm interested in, because I literally haven't read a romance book in at least like 4 years. So those are a couple on my list. I don't want to read the very, very popular ones, which would be like Emily Henry, Abby Jimenez. I kind of want to stick to like not as popular, but we'll see. Hopefully that video will even happen, because that's going to be an out of my comfort zone experience for sure. But with that, those are all the books that I have plans. Those are kind of some of the video plans I have for this month. Let me know what's on your May TBR, because I would love to know. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I would love to have you. And check out Zach's Patreon down below if you want to join our book club and read Kill for Me, Kill for You with us. So with that, I will just see you in the next video. Bye!